Thanks for listening. I'm TedLem and I'm with eXp Realty. In this session, what I'm going to talk about is a piece of property that was sold in the 90s. And in the 80s, what happened was Canada was going through a period of time of high inflation because there was the oil embargo. And the oil embargo resulted in interest rates being in the 20s. And that didn't subside until somewhere around 1987, where rates started to come down to the lowest level of 7%. This is where Mary comes in. Mary, in 1991, tries to sell a piece of property that she wanted to flip. So she tries to sell this in March of 91 for $250,000, but there's no takers. She waits until October of 91, where she reduces the price to $230,000. These prices look very small compared to the prices we see now, but in terms of percentage-wise, it's quite a bit of a drop. And then there's still no takers. In 1992 of May, she drops the price to $220,000, but there's no takers. It's in June 92 that when I look at the records, Mary doesn't sell the property, but is listed by a company, let's call it an ABC company, for $210,000. And by July, this piece of property sold for $190,000 by ABC. Mary doesn't sell the property. So what's happened is this company, ABC, when I looked it up, it's a foreclosure company, and they've taken Mary's property and sold this. This piece of property is purchased by Alex. Alex buys this piece of property from ABC company and sits on this for a period of time until 1997, where Alex sells it to John for $215,000. So what's been happening is all along, from the 80s onward, interest rates have been falling. And one of the things that you have to understand is when interest rates are falling, that means the economy is not doing very well. Banks only decrease the interest rates unless they're trying to stimulate the economy. So step into February 2022. John decides to sell this property for $1.4 million. Top of the market, and someone's purchased a piece of property, and that's very much similar to the case of Mary. Now, for those who have a piece of property and the finances are not that strong, interest rates are expected to continue to go up, and you're not going to have an increase in the capital, the value of the property. So it might be better if, in the case of Mary, that she took the haircut a lot earlier by dropping the price instead of having to foreclose. I'm TedLem with eXp Realty.